So let's start at the top because this was the funniest thing ever. I couldn't believe that this situation actually happened. I remember seeing it on Instagram. It was the video of Mike Tyson on a plane getting harassed by some dude sitting behind him, and then he just starts unloading on the guy in the guy's face when when it ended, and you see the difference between the face of that guy was making, because at first he was laughing his ass off, having a good old time, being a complete douche, smiling, grin, shit-eating grin from ear to ear, and then his face after he got beat up, it was like, what the like, it was so funny. That's all. I thought it was hilarious.
No, it was hilarious. And, Tyson had a famous quote a few years ago, and I'm paraphrasing here, but he says, on this age of the internet, like, you guys just think you're not going to get punched in the face for acting like a bunch of idiots. And it's like this guy, like, if you watch the whole video, and this is what TMZ, you guys are fucking idiots. The fact that you only took a small clip and played it for the world, and you didn't show the full context of that other passenger recording this guy be an absolute asshole to Mike Tyson, bugging the living shit out of him. You completely took it out of context and go, oh, Mike Tyson just beats up a guy on an airplane. No, show the full context. Don't do this clickbait bullshit, because this guy was bugging Mike Tyson. He was getting up. He was like, oh, he's like, you're peasants. Like, just being the most annoying dude on an airplane. It's like, bro, look, I'm Mike Tyson. I'm just trying to get from point A to point B. Like, if you want a picture, that's cool. And I guess Mike Tyson was initially nice to him.
Oh, yeah. And he was ignoring the guy for quite a while.
And this guy just kept pestering him on the plane. This guy's right behind him. What do you expect a guy like Mike Tyson or anyone in that situation to do?
Mike Tyson, look, what a fucking idiot.
This is the biggest dummy on planet Earth.
This guy is the biggest fucking idiot I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, what did you expect, my guy? Of course he's going to fuck you up. Like,
good. The guy deserved it.
Could you imagine running into someone like a famous fighter? Let's just pick a UFC guy like fucking John Jones. You run into John Jones on the plane, you start harassing him, you start throwing shit at him, like, and he fucks you up. Like, what did you expect, my guy?
What do you expect?
If he beats his wife, he's gonna beat you.
Yeah, but even like, we don't have to go that far. Like, you could just pick literally any fighter. Like you don't do that. It's just not a smart move. It's never going to turn out well for you, harassing someone. And then like, okay, even if it's not a fighter, dude, like, why are you harassing someone on a plane?
Oh, he's just
even
being
like an
asshole.
actor or a podcaster or a comedian, like, why do you have to harass people? Just shut the fuck up and get from point A to point B. Like, that's what everyone's trying to do on a plane. You think anyone wants to you think anyone wants to fly? No, everyone hates flying. It's already stressful. TSA is a bitch. You got to wear a mask on a plane. Yada yada yada.
Not anymore.
Well, not anymore. But
that's nice.
Whatever. Just the whole process of the airport is stressful enough. And then you got this guy pestering you behind you the whole time, kicking your seat, calling you a peasant, doing all this stupid stuff. I mean, yeah, of course Tyson's going to turn around and slap you. Dummy.
Kazo said, imagine if someone did that to Ngannou.
Yeah.
Just one touch of death.
Not smart, man.
It was just fucking hilarious. But to play a little devil's avocado, like, are we shocked that it was Mike Tyson that did this? No. Should he have done this? Probably not, because now I would not be shocked if he gets sued and ends up paying this man some money. Because under no circumstances, no matter, like, it's not illegal to be an asshole. Yeah, the guy should have got slapped up. Like, most human beings would have done that.
The guy was leaning over his seat, dude.
But it's still assault.
Invading his personal space.
It's still assault. Like, will we be shocked if now they're going, okay, Mike Tyson, you either pay a lot of fucking money in court fees to get all this shit handled there, or you settle this and hopefully you're still allowed to fly. Like,
here's
is he
where
going to
he
be put on
might
the
be
no-fly
safe
list?
paper. This guy's a felon, right?
Yeah, the guy that assaulted.
So,
yeah, so that doesn't help him in his case at all.
Not only that, but you know what? If anything, you know who should be in trouble? The whatever airline that was to allow that tomfoolery to happen on the airplane.
Yeah, they should have just kicked the guy off.
They should have kicked the guy off. They should have kicked him off, or they should have put him in a different seat.
yeah.
Like, dude, if this guy, I mean, watch the video. The guy's standing up, leaning over Mike Tyson's seat. Like, I don't care if you're a celebrity or not. If I have a guy constantly leaning over my seat talking to me, and the flight attendants or everything are not doing something to remove this man from the plane or get him in a different seat, then that is the liability of the airline.
Fuck you, JetBlue.
That's who it was?
I don't know. Sure, yeah.
Well, whoever it was, it doesn't matter. Like,
I fly Alaska. It's so much nicer.
Yeah, dude, that sort of behavior on an airplane is just unacceptable, or anywhere. It's just unacceptable.
Yeah,
like, get that person out of here.
I just hope Mike Tyson doesn't end up getting in trouble for this. I'd hate for him. I mean, he probably owns his own. What's he doing flying commercial?
That
Does he not
looked
have
like a
enough
pretty-
money?
Saving money.
It looked like a pretty nice plane.
Well, it was like business class, so
Yeah.
obviously it's a really expensive, nice. But I mean, I thought he would have his own plane by now.
Those things aren't cheap, man.
yeah, they're
Oh,
not
they're
cheap,
really
man.
expensive. But I mean, still, like he's got a weed business now. He's doing hot boxing. Like I think he could afford himself a private jet.
I'm sure he could. It's just maybe not the smartest business move.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe neither is punching a dude multiple times on camera.
It's going to be less money than a private jet.
I don't know if it's going to be less money in this settlement. I don't know what's going to happen. I just hope he doesn't get in trouble. I like Mike Tyson a lot, especially I love that he's made this resurgence back in the mainstream over the years. So hopefully he doesn't get in trouble. That guy was just being a dickhead, but
Yep, he deserved
we'll
everything
see.
he got.
We'll see what happens. Let's move on.
It actually was JetBlue.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
I
move
get my
on
facts straight.
to other MMA news.